Hello everyone. This week we are at Riverside Live Steamers, a place I don't usually go to. In fact, this is only the third visit I have paid to Riverside since making this channel. So, this event is not a meet that is sometime in April or May, which I will not be able to attend because it'll conflict too closely with other meets. Anyway, this is Riverside's Ops Meet, Operation Session. Now, if you don't know about Riverside Live Steamers, they are located in Riverside, California, outside Los Angeles, and this is at a public park, Hunter Hobby Park. They operate the 7.5-inch gauge trains, and they are strictly steam-operated railroad. What we're doing is operating with only steam locomotives in somewhat realistic ways of handling freight, switching out cars at different stations, or running passenger trains on a timetable. This video we will be highlighting the freight part of it, and next week we will do the passenger portion. As we go along, please enjoy these clips of some very nice steam locomotives, and I will be explaining how this ops meets work to the best of my ability. Very similar to Maricopa Live Steamers. In fact, that's where the idea came from. It's not copyrighted, thank God. With this event, it was about $10 for a registration to participate. Pay that, you get a timetable and lunch on Sunday. Sunday's the bigger day for this event. There's a lot of setup that had to go on Saturdays, so by the time Sunday rolled around, everything was running a lot smoother. So, preparations, you had to get the cars in their right places, get trains set up and going, and of course, any passenger, freight, whatever it is. Freights don't run on strict timetables, they just switch out cars and have to watch out for the passenger train timetable whenever they pass through one of the named sidings or stations or yards. I will show you the timetable in the next video for the passenger operations, and for the freight, each car has its own car card showing a little slot for where it's supposed to go to and where it's supposed to come from, and those little things get switched when it goes back to the main yard and gets sent out on the next train for further destinations. There were about 5 trains handling freight and 1 dedicated passenger train. It might have been 6 trains, I forgot the count. Either way, there was plenty of steam to go around, and let me say, the passenger train was a beaut. What a ride. Stay tuned for next week for that one, and I cannot recommend it more. In a minute you'll hear some radio chatter, and that is actual talk between conductor, or maybe engineer, and the dispatcher at the main station. Yes, there had to be dispatching via track warrant control, where they give you authority to run between certain sections of the layout, since there's no signaling. This just makes it a little more complicated than some other places, like Maricopa Live Steamers for operations, because places like Maricopa actually have full signaling systems, except on 2 routes, but that's videos for another time. Either way, they are doing it just like how it's done in real life, and the freight trains operated in one direction, and the passenger trains operated in the opposite direction. So there was bi-directional operations going on, like in real life. But I guess in real life you'd actually have freight going different directions too, but that's besides the point. It's all for a bit of fun anyway.
Ray goes on track 2 zone. 1 car. Okay. Alright. Get stretched. Go ahead, stretch it. All right, that's good. You're clear?
All right.
Get out of here. Go ahead. Request here.
Be requesting clearance from Allen Valley up to Iowa Yard. Train 303, hold until we are done with some operations in Iowa's Yard.
Hold. Bringing them back.
Repeat, 303 hold. 303 hold.
Wait now, because for them to pull out, we got 1 minute, Doug. We got one. We got to load up. Okay, we got to go. Doug, can you do the announcing? You got it. Get over here. Big break up.
104 departing Hunter Station, heading for Allen's Valley.
Next week.
Here's the dispatching center that I was mentioning earlier. The dispatcher has a radio as well as a whiteboard and map to keep track of where all the trains are. So this is the trainee, and there is the actual main dispatcher at the station as well, doing most of the work and paying attention. I tried to do my best to understand it myself, and I did help out some, but the trainee is supposed to do most of it there.
That stuff fall off. They fall off everywhere. They have to go in with me. Oh, okay.
Dispatch to train 303, do you copy?
As the day came to a close, all the cars had to be collected and the steam locomotives with their fires put out, draining them, making sure everything is in order for the next time that one wants to operate their locomotive. Also make sure that a lot of the cars are out of the rain, because it did rain quite a bit that evening. Oh boy, did it. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for next week with passenger operations at Riverside Live Steamers. Don't forget to subscribe, that's the best way to get notified of new videos coming out. I do have a lot more stuff from different meets that I'm going to or have went to already for the spring season of 2025. And I've done enough rambling on. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and as always, this is Nate's Vintage Trains. Keep it old school. Jesus loves you, and God bless you all.